gonna be a quick collective message. Some of you guys could be seeing three or repetitions of three a lot. There's something significant about something coming in the order of threes. I was hearing death come in threes. Um, there's this energy about the parable of the dog returning to their own vomit, and also something about someone either getting really sick, losing their life, getting hurt or caught up by being somewhere they had no business being, by going somewhere they had no business going, by getting into something they had no business getting into. I just heard curiosity kill the cat, so there's something about curiosity, temptation, persuasion, manipulation. It's something about all of that energy um, being waged as a weapon. Um, and it's so crazy. So there are three people that I know who all recently lost their dogs, like back to back. And it's back to back to me because it's within like a couple of months. Hell, probably even 3 months. Um, so, and I think it literally was 3 months. Um, I found out about one person's dog dying. A good friend of mine, and they're kind of like my family. So I found out about their dog dying. The reason that dog died was because they think she ate something outside, like just being curious, and possibly got into something that caused her to lose her life. Um, the other dog that passed away, and this is so sad, like it's so sad, because I've interacted with all three of these dogs, right? The second dog, he was following my roommate to the store, and my roommate didn't realize that the dog was following him or was behind him, like crossing the street and all that stuff, and so the dog got hit by a car. Um, and then yesterday, I reached out to one of my friends and I asked her, hey, you good? Even though I was like referring to something else. And she was like, no, I'm not. Can you sense it? So fast forward, I speak to her, and lo and behold, she lost her dog that she had for 3 years. Someone had, the dog had roamed away from the house, not her house, but the dog's father. The dog's father's house. The dog had roamed away from there. And unfortunately, someone hit the dog and they messed her up pretty bad. So bad that, it they weren't really even able to really collect the dog from the street to like give it a proper burial, you know, or something like that. So what I'm getting from that is that if there's some type of endings or some type of deaths that is occurring, if something about some type of uh curiosity or immaturity, naivety, um someone being gullible, there's something about that energy getting someone caught up, and these dogs were technically all puppies. I guess my friend's dog who passed away yesterday, she was 3 years in human years, so I wouldn't say she's a puppy, but the other two were definitely puppies. Um, different ages of puppies. So the first puppy was middle aged. The second puppy was the youngest of the three dogs. And the dog that passed yesterday was the oldest. So it's something about people who are in that age bracket, those age brackets, like some type of scenario or this something coming in threes happening with these people. Okay, even if it's not like for some people and some people's story out here that may come across this video whenever, it may manifest as literal death. It may manifest as just some type of ending, like some type of loss. Okay, that loss could pertain to anything, you know, whether that be something material, whether it be reputational, whether it be mental, but something's being lost. Okay, even if this is talking about somebody losing their shit, losing their mind, losing their sanity, losing, I did hear losing their sobriety. I don't know, but I don't know. There could be something significant about three individuals that's hooked on something. Um, but anyway, besides that, the caption is more so, it's less about what was done to you in regards to like spiritual warfare and conflict and chaos or whatever you've experienced along your path that was um, something you would have rather not experienced. But hey, it was brought your way. Um, it's about the reason, the why these things or this conflict finds you, this discord is brought to you, this chaos is triggered or aroused. Um, so yeah. And I get that it's not that you guys are like just intentionally um plotting discord or plotting chaos and all of these things. Um, but it's just something about this energy being brought to your door, okay? And how you handle it, how people are desiring you to handle it, that's a thing. People have certain expectations or certain bets and desires of how you're going to react or respond to their disruption in your life or attempt to disrupt, attempt to interrupt something in your life, okay? Or that's connected to you maintaining your balance, okay? So, yeah, I guess this is the object or objective of focus in regards to you, you know, the energy. Um, hmm. Distraction. It's given someone was distracted away into their own demise. They're showing me this video I came across. I didn't even click on it, but I just saw the thumbnail. And there it was this social media influencer. I think he possibly does parkour. It didn't say that, but it was given parkour from what he was doing. Um, but he was filming himself hanging off of the top of a building, and apparently he slipped and fell. Okay, on live. Um, and he was basically doing that for views, doing that for likes, doing that for clout, you know, doing that for money, right? And he fell to his demise. So it's giving somebody intentionally or energies that intentionally um what I'm trying to figure out the best way I can say this. Energies intentionally going against the grain for some type of reaction that is in alignment with success, or some type of response from a community or audiences that is linked to success, or that they feel um, would be okay, something that they feel would be like a shortcut to success, doing the unthinkable, or something of that nature. Okay. This could even just be like how they move with people, or their lack of respect for connections and organic connection. Um, Lack of respect for boundaries, you know. So, especially emotional, mental, psychological boundaries. Yeah. Yeah, but there's something about you paying attention to certain patterns that are like on the rare side of the spectrum of things, you know, in regards to other experiences and of how something could have played out, or how it plays out for others. There's something about the way something plays out for you in certain scenarios that, you know, spirit is going to bring more so to your awareness, especially like in those moments where you need that reminder the most of who you are, instead of sinking into this cloud or this bubble, this puddle of despair that external forces want you to sink into. Um, and it's about the consumption. It's about the food, you know, being able to feed. So when you think of someone sinking into something, think of them sinking into a pit, sinking into a stomach, being digested, you know, being swallowed up type shit. You feel me? Oh my god. It's giving Jonah in the well. Because I think Jonah survived that, right? But typically, you know, get swallowed by something or go inside the mouth of something, you would assume that you're gonna get swallowed up and digested. Um, Especially something extreme like a whale, you know, and people can't really see what's going on, and the whole time you inside the whale chilling. Yeah, there's something about that that's significant. Hmm. Yeah. You're that one. There's something about some people who are religious creating some type of skewed narrative of you based off um, certain beliefs, and trying to define you as, well, this is an example of a backslider, this is an example of a hypocrite, this is an example of someone who's reprobated because of this, and this, you know, because this person uses tarot cards, this person wears crystals, this person um, may dress like this, dress like that, you know, this person may do this, may do that, right? And you know what's so ironic about it all is how these people are supposed to be so religious, but God literally put in their face through the Bible, through all these scenarios and people's experiences, you know, as an anointed one, as a chosen one. You get what I'm saying? Literally in these biblical stories, God puts it in these people's face like, hey, this person that you're targeting, this person that you're, you know, these stories that y'all are these stories that y'all are reviewing and going over and having Bible study about, you're talking about my chosen one. These stories reflect the lives of my anointed one, that anointed one that you attack, that anointed one that you try to say, you feel me, this person is not of me because they do this and they do that, you know, or they do some shit that you lack the knowledge and understanding of. And so you're just going to, you're just going to feed into fear of the unknown. And a lot of these people, you know, never really had a true conversation with you, like to just see where your mind is, how you perceive things, how you process things. Some of you guys could be somebody that's very renounced in how you understand and comprehend and process and communicate about certain biblical stories, or you know, just understandings of things. Like there's just something about a peculiar understanding and higher perspective that, you know, God basically flows through you. And you could have also had a lot of experiences where, like, if you're in a scenario where somebody's venting to you, um, whether that be like subconscious or conscious or intentional, unintentional, or on like the sneak tip, be like in a subtle way, right? But the point is they're venting, they're wanting to be heard and wanting to be comforted. Um, it's something about you communicating or expressing things in response to people that when it come out of your mouth, it's like what you hear yourself say, you know, it's like the divine, or you know, the angels are communicating to the both of you. Like whatever is expressed through you resonates with the both of you, right? And you will have those little moments like, huh, right? You know, so I'm communicating with someone, or I'm speaking to someone who's truly a conduit, who's truly a channel of the divine, a vessel of the divine. Um, so yeah, it's about why. It's about who you are. Um, hmm. So what I'm hearing too, um, I get that you guys don't just attract, you know, the regular degular of things, the regular degular of how you can experience life, you know, or the people that you attract, the opportunities you align with and attract, you know, the downloads that you gain, okay, the creativity that you have. Um, maybe uh, you don't really realize how unique, how peculiar, how rare something about you is, or like the way that you are is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so yeah, it's like just like people want the next best thing. People want the best shoes, the best house, the best car, the best hair. You know what I'm saying? The best person to be with. People want the best job. People want the best energy. People want the best covenant in spirit. People want the best akasha. People want the best gifts and talents. People want the best magnetism and um, manifestation abilities, the best magic that's out there. Like people want the best. It's natural for people to crave and desire something that's better, or the best, you know, the best option, the best choice. It's like if I could afford it, and I really, really want it, I'm gonna get it. And it's like you also have people where I really, really want it, I'm determined to get it, I'm willing to take it, I'm willing to steal it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just what we see in this earthly realm and materially and physically, where people get into this behavior, or people are that vanity that we see, that we often associate with tangible things. People, that vanity spirit also applies to the spirit realm. People being vain in pursuit about certain things of the spirit as well. So this is why people want to attack you, or create type of emotional reactions from you, and be the cause of it, or be in proximity. Okay, even if it's energetically, even if it's them having their focus on you, or the information involving them, but triggering some type of emotional reaction, like adrenochrome. You get what I'm saying? Like, people are willing to deceive and befriend you, or act friendly, masquerade themselves as light. Why? To gain access. The whole purpose of masquerading yourself as something trustworthy, as something, powerful and enlightening, or something that is of God, something that is safe and secure. The whole purpose of masquerading that is to gain access, is to gain access. People want access to things. It's kind of like the black card, not black like skin, but the black card, you just swipe, swipe, swipe. It's normally people who are of the wealthiest that owns one. You get what I'm saying? They don't have to think twice type shit when they swipe. Like, people, our energy signatures, our akashas, literally reflect the wealthiest of things in the spirit. So people are willing to do whatever just to, steal that, get that. Okay? Drain that from somebody, harvest that off of someone. Because everything that happens in the flesh happens in the spirit first. So yeah, I was just sitting here. I was thinking, like, the past couple of days, like, just the kind of opportunities, the kind of the context of the prospects that I attract. Let's just say that, and noticing, like, just certain patterns and stuff, and I get it. I get it. Like, I get it. I get it. Being who you are, what you organically attract to yourself as well, is like the cream of the crop type of energy, or like, is, oh my god, it's just something peculiar or rare about the prospect, and the connection between you and the prospect. So yeah, like, the last video I was talking about how you, like, the person that like you being somebody that a lot of people like, that a lot of people want, but that person want you, that person like you, and you may feel like, dang, but you got all these options and da 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 da, like, why me? Like, I really just be chilling. Like, I mean, I'm cute or whatever, I know I'm beautiful, but dang, like, I ain't know it was like that type shit, you know? So I feel like that's just how it is, like, with your experiences in general, or just what you attract due to the seeds that you sow. Okay. So yeah, our human selves, it's going to hurt to be betrayed. It's going to hurt to have people um be harsh, be cruel, plot things, do nasty, terrible, horrible things to you when you truly don't deserve it. When you're truly somebody who's like a pillar in life, like, you're that person who is like a natural mediator, like, wherever you are, like, if you're in a position within yourself to mediate something, you would take the initiative to do so fearlessly, like, for the simple fact of you can recognize what's actually happening spiritually, and you know you have the power and the wisdom, the understanding to conduct the energy in a more harmonious way or a manner, right? You know, but we're talking about people who want to add fuel to conflict. They want to fuel the conflict. They want to fuel the discord because of an illusion of benefits that they feel they would gather from it. Okay, and it's like a high. It's like a drug. You know, like to get like a taste of somebody's energy through some type of shaking up of that person, or um, a cut in that person's energy, a tear or rip in that person's energy. People just getting a whiff of it, a smell of it. And I was gonna title a video that they can smell you. Like, it's something about they smell you coming. They smell you coming. And I got that message in, you know, layers in a way. Like, they smell you coming, as in, like, for those of you who are very conservative or selective with your body and stuff like that. Like, there's something about masculines, like, they literally smell you coming, or something about your pheromones, you know, that's significant. Okay, like, or just whatever, like your selection of what you wear, how it complements your pheromones, whatever, your aura. It's something about people smelling you coming in that way, okay? And not even just masculine energies, like if you're a feminine, but this is, you know, like unisex, like people just can smell you coming. And not just that, but your energy. Your energy. Your energy. It's something about a lifestyle, a way of doing things, a structure that you create your that you've created for yourself, or that you're gradually building upon. um they're showing me like a statue, like, you know, somebody, like people who make statues, how they chip, like it's like this big block of this clay brick or whatever, and people chip at it. Like, at first it's just this block of nothing, and people chip at it, chip at it, chip at it, and, you know, until they create like some art piece. And that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Yeah. Hmm. All right. I think that's like the channel message. And so I just want to see what's in the energy through the cards, and see what other messages we can get about this. So in regards to, it's about the why. Divine Feminine is the first card to come out. It's because you're a divine feminine. It's because you're a divine masculine. It's because spiritually, energetically, you are the treasure of treasures. Your energy and what it has the ability or capability to access. Okay? Like, that's the gold. That's the billions, the trillions. That's, you know, billionaire status. Like, and the thing about it all is, like, you may have like a very humble, like, physical expression, like in regards to your livelihood right now, but internally, spiritually, like, it's and this is why people wanted to break you, or try to break you, needed you to be broken. It's like, so they can, like, look, and you have bitch. So people needed you to be broken, so they can kind of run away with a shard. Like, look, but you gotta stay in your lane. And what I mean, like break the mirror that you are, the divine mirror, the divine reflection that you are. People try to break it, fracture it, so they can run off with, you know, the glass shards. You know what I'm saying? And I guess build a mirror, fabricate a mirror. You got 5 of swords. But definitely an energy about masquerading themselves in your light. So what I'm getting to, a lot of, then you have karma and apology. Okay, so there's definitely some energies feeling repentant or apologetic, or something. Yeah, but we're not going to veer off. um we're not going to veer off. Karma, consequences, cause and effect. When we hear the phrase of masquerading oneself as light, Spirit is saying a lot of the times where people get that from, like when they're masquerading themselves as light, is normally like from a true light being that they're copying, a true light being that they've been focused on, stalking, spying on, and they're mimicking this person's light, trying to wear it for themselves. Red flag, confirmation. Trying to wear it for themselves to gain access to the things that otherwise, with ease, this divine feminine, this divine masculine would gain access to with their energy. Okay, because it's like literally these are people who are compromised. You got Ten of Swords. Because when you think about, let's really think, look, Five of Wands. Let's really think about the roots of masquerading oneself as light to gain access. Let's think about satanic, demonic energy, how Satan operates, right? It's giving the Sinners movie, for anybody that's seen it, like that person or people just trying to speak very kind and possibly mimic your mannerisms and stuff like that, just to gain access into something, you know, where you are, or that belongs to you, or that coincides with you. That's the whole, like, it's to get in to do something demonic, or something demonic in nature. Okay, to steal, to take, to destroy, kill, steal, destroy something, but benefit in the process. They're benefiting from just constantly creating havoc to drain from the energy, to drain the energy, to consume and feed on the energy, and you know, have this sense of power. So this is literally, we understand this. I just think we don't connect it to as often as we should in processing the challenges that we experience with others. So yeah, when we talk about doppelgangers, when we talk about copycat energy and stuff like that, yes, that's somebody who's been watching you, studying you, stalking you, spying on you, and then trying to mimic your energy, masquerade themselves in your light to gain access to something that you have that they want. The Oracle, confirmation. All right, so we got 3, 6, 7, 8 cards out. Karma. The fact that the divine had me stop on, look, Queen of Cups, confirmation, intuition, discernment, intuitive. We already got the Oracle out here too. So our 9th card on the spread is the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Placements could be significant. Okay. Water sign, moon could be significant. Okay. So out on the spread, we got Divine Feminine. Okay. This is our starter card. Divine Feminine. And you got Bitch. Okay. Judgment is our 10th card. These are people who are very triggered by you. Okay. These people could have been calling you a bitch, or trying to convince others that you're a bitch, that you're bitchy, or trying to create some type of narrative pertaining to bitchiness or being a bitch. To take something here, to manipulate something, to manipulate a path. 3rd card, stay in your lane. Confirmation with the 3s starting off the reading. Death coming in 3s. Confirmation Yeah, there's something about a troll who influences trauma bonds, not staying in their lane or stepping into your lane. This could be one of these dogs, like, this could be, yeah, nope. Look, boundaries in reverse. Somebody who did not respect your spiritual boundaries, your energetic boundaries, your physical, in any way. This is somebody who disrespected your boundaries here. Okay, with this confirming stay in your lane. Okay, so this could be this karma card. Let's see. You got 11. Influencer is the 11th card. The 12th card is troll. Okay. So something about what's the 11th house? The 11th house is Aquarius. Influencer. This is somebody who influences a group of people or has some type of strong influential energy on people in general. Okay? So this could be somebody who just butters people up. They're charming, or maybe it's the way that they talk to people. This could even be somebody that be like that call people baby all the time. Oh, but it's okay, baby, baby, baby. You know, there's just some people, they just grow up to talk like that, or some people just talk like that. I don't know. Somebody could have some type of title or some type of saying of how they address people generally. Not everybody, but there's something significant about that. It's just something about somebody gaining a lot of attention or having a lot of attention. Okay, maybe their money or their materials, accessories could have something to do with this attention or this influence, this pull, this gravitational pull that they have on people. But somebody's a troll. Somebody could have influenced a group of people to troll someone or to troll this divine feminine. Okay. Somebody was trolling a bond, a connection between a divine feminine and someone else here. Somebody was trolling the bond. Okay. And disregarding boundaries, overstepping boundaries, sticking their nose in something, basically. So it's definitely giving this dog energy. And again, y'all know bitch is a female dog. This could be a female. Give me 1 second. And what that look like? A dog, right? This could be somebody who try to pretend like they not pressed about this divine feminine. There's something about this divine feminine's intuition or discernment in regards to this energy. Okay, maybe this divine feminine could have spoke up on this person's jealous motivations. Spiteful energy. Triggered. Confirmation. Queen of Cups clarified by triggered. So a divine feminine, water sign or water sign placement definitely spoke up on some bitchy energy here. Yeah, about somebody bluffing, or you spoke up on somebody's mask. You got the Ten of Swords, but it's the everything is fine card. This is somebody who's suffering behind the scenes, but putting on the front like everything is fine, pretending, mask, exaggeration, bluff. So with this bluff card confirming this bitch card, again, this is giving that masquerading oneself as light. This is definitely somebody getting caught up or called out for trying to masquerade themselves in this divine feminine's light or aura, essence, energy, mannerisms. Okay. And it's also giving somebody embodying an energy that they feel is the most emotionally drawing on people. Yeah, so boom. Queen of Cups exposed something about this pretender energy being triggered, or something about the love Something about somebody loving this divine feminine is triggering somebody. This can even be this divine feminine self-love, or how much God loves this divine feminine. Somebody's triggered by it. Okay, so this triggered energy could have something to do with releasing, escaping, somebody releasing something or someone. It says letting go, moving on, walking away. The Sun card, somebody could be releasing a Leo, or escaping a Leo. Something about somebody escaping to what makes them happy, or somebody releasing and escaping something that truly makes them happy. It says escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. Somebody's been pushing away something that's linked to their happiness, blocking out happiness, or avoiding happiness, joy, or some type of truth being exposed or revealed, or avoiding revealing some type of truth. Okay. Alright, so clarify this karma energy. Clarify karma. What's this karma here? What's the details of this karma? Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. So somebody realizing something, or having some type of epiphany, or some type of newfound understanding or awakening of something. This could have took some time here with the Knight of Pentacles. Clarity. Yeah, this took some time for somebody to gain some type of clarity about maybe some karma that they're experiencing, or karma that someone around them is experiencing, or both. It says clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. Okay. Somebody's realizing some type of truth here, and this is karma to someone, or this is karma to them, or karma to them and someone else. Yeah, someone who was running from their mistakes, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, mistakes, misunderstood, victim, and lost soul. This is somebody who could have acted like they were being misunderstood in a situation to avoid accountability. This could be somebody who feared being misunderstood, or who feared being misunderstood in regards to revealing some type of truth. There's karma connected to clarity here. This could be the lack of clarity with the pride card here. Somebody's experiencing karma, or realizing that they're experiencing karma because they were too prideful to face some type of mistakes here, to own up to a mistake. I was getting that energy too, but let me finish before. Okay, somebody realizes that they're getting karma because of their pride here, and not giving some, providing some type of truth or some clarity to this divine feminine. Chasing distractions. You got chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience, distracted, sidetrack, change, and delays. So, but what I was getting, there's something about your integrity, how notable your integrity is, or just the energy of integrity in general, because you got twin flame trying to come out one day. Anyway, so for example, you just being able to, like, let's say you said something, right, and you may have really felt convicted, felt convinced on whatever you initially said, but then, you know, maybe you evaluated something, you analyzed something, you searched something out, or get your empath. You searched something out, and then you realize, or you were able to admit that maybe you were wrong in a situation, or you were able, like, this, it's just something about the integrity of that. It's something about the respect that you're getting from your integrity, or I don't know. It's something about somebody having to understand this with the breaking point. Somebody, okay, you reached your breaking point. Somebody realized you reached a breaking point here because you're empathic, or their lack of empathy. Limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. So somebody's masking themselves in pride because they fear that you've reached your breaking point, and that them coming back around or apologizing, they feel like they're going to get an unlucky outcome, or they risk being embarrassed, humiliated, Are you doing them just as dirty as they've done you? This karma empath came out again. Because of who you are. It's because of the why. Because you're this empath. Empathic, divine feminine, Queen of Cups, divine feminine empath. So this is a part of these people's karma. The fact that you are highly empathic and intuitive, discerning, okay, revealing. Look, so yeah, this makes them, this has, whoa. Whoa. You know what? Why this hopeless card and the curse card fell over here with triggered in this bitch energy? Somebody has cursed themselves, okay, by trying to steal access to your energy, or, yep, 3 of Swords. And the Devil card. Yeah, somebody was obsessed with doing this. Okay. Curse. Somebody can be in a sunken place within themselves. Sinking, confirmation, hopeless. Sinking, despair, falling apart, curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. This is somebody who had a very negative mind towards this divine feminine that was connected to something that they wanted. It's somebody who created a lot of mystery or fog around some type of truth here. Dishonesty, deception, and trickery. This is somebody who tricked their way into something. Y'all know on TV shows and movies how those scenarios when people need to sneak into something for whatever reason and they disguise themselves to sneak in. Apology. Temperaments. Somebody wants to apologize, create some type of balance, harmony. Temperaments. Have some type of emotionally balanced communication where they can thoughtfully apologize. There's something about you healing without an apology. There's a group of individuals that's cursed here feeling hopeless with the 3 of Cups. Or there's a group of people celebrating somebody being in this hopeless, cursed energy. There's a group of people that's working against this, yeah, a Queen of Wands reverse. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, karmic. There's a group of individuals here that curse this person, hex this person. Confirmation, you got the Death card and Fashion Witch in the reverse to create some type of ending or endings for this person. Why did they do this? What was the Starseed? Something about a starseed. Okay. This could be people who are now supporting your side of the story. Why do these people hex this Queen of Wands? You got simp. Something about a simp. Why do these people... Something about this person being simple-minded. So, this person created some type of hate campaign or had people focus their attention on you to will some type of downfall or misfortune, or to bully, to whatever, create some type of 3 of Swords energy, or possibly curse you. There's something about these people watching your self-growth, watching you be self-focused. Okay, there's something about you even helping them find deeper avenues of their soul. Okay, if they were guided to watch you and listen to you, and there's something about what you express or what you show of yourselves that's creating some type of self-growth for these people to focus on themselves and reevaluate the company they keep. And something about this karma too, with this realizations. So there's something about these people gaining clarity or having realizations about somebody's prideful energy, or a prideful energy here. Excuse me. that had them or created a 10 of swords for them. Can you clarify this energy? Why is the 10 of swords here? Why is the 10 of swords here? Clinging. Holding on to some shit. Obsessing about something. Obsessively spying. Somebody not letting some shit go. Jealous. Jealous. Okay? Hoping for a commitment. And stress. Turbulence. Tension. Arguments. Obsession. Infatuation. Adoration. And addiction. Somebody was addicted to like sending some type of impulsive energy or attacks or charging at this Hierophant, you. And this person views you as a Hierophant energy. Somebody that is chosen by God. Somebody that's close to God. Somebody that's godly. Okay? Holy. Somebody that's very smart. Somebody that shares teachable information or useful information. Someone who educates on a deep level. Okay, this is somebody who's a narcissist. Yeah. There's something about a second chance being denied. Or no more chances. Somebody was being a fool in a situation. Somebody was definitely doing something too much. And now they lost something here. And whatever it is, it's a lot. It's yeah. Somebody lost a lot here due to lusting after something. Tell me more about this Hierophant. Tell me more. Oh, God. Podcast. Shadow. Cloudy judgment. Privilege. Billionaire. Exhaustion. Thinking. Damn. Yeah, this is somebody who is heavily fixated on your energy. Blah, blah, blah. Like, this is... Yeah, this is somebody who is gossiping a lot about you. Energies around them could just kind of be like, blah, blah, blah. They don't give a fuck about nothing this person is saying here. Somebody's not protected, or you got 7 of Wands in reverse in regards to this person. Or somebody's not protecting this person anymore. Somebody's focused on another chance at something, or bringing a second chance to bring in some type of offer, a stable offer here. There was some type of confusion created around peace. Like, there was an illusion of peace. An illusion of peace. An illusion of balance. An illusion of harmony or friendship. Something that was actually very shallow, hollow, empty, and burdensome. Okay, deja vu. This could be a past life energy, or just a past life karmic lesson that somebody needed to learn. Deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. So this past life energy can just be like generational shit too, that, you know, it keeps happening like throughout the generations of their bloodline. So past life shit like that, some type of repeated patterns or ways of doing things. Okay, some type of unlearned lessons. We got confusion, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Yeah. But somebody, so this realizations could be like deja vu energy too. Like, people feeling like they seen some shit before it happened. This could be like warnings. Like, it's something about these obscurity. Something about these people receiving warnings. Like, look, before the mess up, you got heart fog and obscurity. Before the confusion, before the illusion, these people was given a fighting chance. You got secrets, mysteries, and concealing. Mixed signals, blocked emotions. Somebody feels like they messed up because of some mixed signals, or someone concealing truth here, creating mysteries and confusion around the truth. Okay, they cause somebody to block their emotions or block their empathy, and they acted out on this shit. creating some type of shocking turmoil, trouble, unexpected trouble, blindsidedness to a foundation, a soulmate, a divine union, a divine counterpart. Connection here with foundation, soulmates, and the moon card. I'm hearing somebody say, I didn't know. We got exhaustion, depletion, drain, long journey. Somebody's exhausted here, or somebody's exhausted their options, or these people are exhausted from this karma that they're dealing with. They could have lost some type of privilege as well, with privilege in the reverse. I put the card back upright. It came out again, reverse. There could be a karmic water sign, masculine, or somebody that was distorted in their emotional energy or just their empathy because of some type of communication, like a bunch of filler, blah, blah, just bullshit lies. Podcasts. Rejection. It caused them to reject something here, or has them in this rejected like energy, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Somebody, so this could even be like 3 individuals specifically, possibly 6. Okay, creating some type of confusion within somebody, to have them block their emotions. Definitely confusion with the 7 of Cups here and possibilities. Yeah. Trying to make somebody feel like they're wasting their time. Investing in this divine feminine with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Snag. Divine masculine. Okay, King of Wands. This divine masculine, King of Wands, finds this divine feminine very attractive. Okay. You got divine masculine, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, somebody could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and have these placements. Okay. Hell of fire here. A lot of passion, a lot of determination, a lot of focus. Okay. That this masculine has towards this divine feminine here. It's crazy. But this divine feminine is in this Queen of Swords energy. No nonsense. Guarded. Because of some type of cult leader. But this cult leader is under judgment here. You got cult leader in the reverse. Okay. And privilege in the upright. So somebody could be viewing you as privileged, or you could be being seen or viewed this way. Oh, God. Memories. This person is reflecting on memories with you and how it was a privilege. It was a privilege to have you in their life. Okay. Somebody was influenced to create some type of finality or to reject you. And now they're sitting here thinking, fixated on this. Okay. These illusions, this distorted energy that they was placed under. Now they're hoping. We got expecting, faith, and manifesting. Somebody was hoping for this confusion to distract this divine masculine from this Queen of Pentacles or from a very stable offer. You got 9 of Cups and Ace of Wands. So reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So somebody's experiencing some bittersweet emotions. And you got silence in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want to be tormented by the silence anymore. You got frozen, no words, and Stonewall in the reverse. Somebody wants to break some type of silence, or is hoping for some type of silence to end, for a new beginning here. Somebody understands your value. They see your value with the billionaire card, or I don't know if somebody is stepping into some type of abundance, or somebody feels like their abundance is tied to you. Privilege, ecstasy, and they're conflicted about this. Because something that they did was really harsh. I'm getting wild thoughts too with this Pharaoh card. Justice. But this is justice for this person to be fixated and focused on you. You walked away. 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So yeah, you're just guarded. You're guarded. You walked away. This person's spying on you, or you're being spied on. Yep, 6 of Swords. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. Definitely connecting with others who are like family to you. Okay? You have family-like individuals around you, yeah, with the Ten of Cups. Or somebody's hoping that one day they can start a family with you. Someday, somewhere, another time, Ten of Cups, get fucked. Oh my God. Yeah, wild thoughts for sure. Yeah, somebody definitely don't want you to go with the Chariot in the reverse and the Five of Cups. But yeah, so you're still manifesting healthy beginnings. It says try again, new direction, start over. Yeah, you got beginnings, the Fool card and the Star card. So again, that family-like energy, like you're in family-oriented environments or something like that. You definitely have a significant circle here who are like family. Yeah, with chemistry here. And someone is, this person is spying. Somebody is spying on you on social media. Information, ways. Somebody has found a way to spy on you. Snack. Yum. Oh my God, somebody. Emotional storm, turmoils, unstable and affected. So less about what was done and why it was done. You have a very sensual magnetism to you. Confirmation with the High Priestess. Somebody's literally craving you. You can have energies who crave you. When they encounter you, they interact you. They crave another interaction with you. With the chemistry card, attraction, spark, and passion. This could be stressful for somebody, or this stress somebody out. This about you, turbulence, tension, arguments. There could be some turbulence, tension between some individuals here, arguments going on because somebody's craving you. Oh my lordy, somebody's worried about who else is craving you. I'm done. We got rejection, Nine of Cups, thinking, cloudy judgment, confirmation. Somebody's having some distorted thoughts here in regards to a wish fulfillment or you being fulfilled elsewhere, okay? Who's fulfilling you? Confessions, distracted, King of Cups. Only you. Somebody wants to confess their love for an Empress here. You got the Empress and the Emperor and the Tower. Only one, no, only you, devoted, attached, crave. I just said craving. A King of Cups is craving an Empress energy here, okay? You also have the Emperor and the Tower. Somebody's craving a connection, their divine counterpart, a divine union. This is talking about Emperor-like energies craving you, Empress-like energies craving you. Somebody loves you a lot. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wants to solidify something with you. They're longing for you. There's somebody who is withdrawn, or there's something about you being withdrawn. It says craving, aching, wanting. A family? What the hell? That's crazy. And the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all. Okay. Empress and the Emperor. That's also a mother and a father. Queen of Pentacles and the family card with fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. Somebody could want to get you pregnant. Something about twin flame, yeah. Your twin flame. Somebody's bitter about this, though. And there's something about bitterness, depth. Because what y'all have is deep. Somebody's bitter because what you have with this person is deep. Or what this person has with you is deep. And somebody could be trying to sneak an Ace of Cups to you. We got Ace of Cups, open heart. Receptive, empathy, vulnerable. There's something about you being receptive to love. Okay? So you're attracting King of Cups energies, the Empress energies, Emperor energies, Queen of Pentacles, like kings, queens, emperors. Empresses, divine feminines, divine masculines in the upright. It's like you're a magnet. You got return in past life. This could be past life prospects, past life lovers, friends. Okay? Return in past life. Deja vu. Repeated patterns, karmic lessons, second chance, opportunity, and making amends. Okay? I guess somebody's trying to say they learned a lesson here. After some distance and being withdrawn. About privilege, about loyalty. Okay? From you walking away triggers something, them walking, I don't know. But distance definitely made the heart grow fonder because you got pain here. Some type of fantasy has been shattered with fantasy in the reverse. I'm getting all those tears, all that pain that you endured, that you cried. You cried a lot, okay? With the Six of Swords here, the Ten of Wands, and the Lovers. Damn, that's crazy how Vampire just came out like that. These motherfuckers was just sitting like with their mouth gaping open, their spiritual mouths gaping open, like in the shadows. Confirmation with the Ace of Swords. Just hoping that they was going to consume something that boost their esteem, their confidence. Pain from your pain. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Six of Swords. The Unicorn, the Moon card. Man, this is crazy. Behind your back in the shadows. What I was going to say though, with all those tears that you cried and everything, Vampire came. Y'all, every time I start talking about the tears, the Vampire card jump out. Okay, they want to be out, so they wanted it so bad. Damn. A narcissist. Thirsty. Six of Pentacles. Damn, can I get the shit out without the card come out? Shadow came out again. Shadow in the reverse though. So you see these people or you call these people out. Okay. Ace of Swords, confirmation. And intuition. Heart, soul, telepathy, and inner knowing. But you took those tears and you watered your manifestations. You watered your garden. Okay. And this being is Ace of Swords is here again. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yep. It is being seen. With the Ace of Wands. Yep. With this Ace of Wands and the finality card, it's making me think of Yeshua when he went away into the desert. It's making me think about Moses when he went on his journey to communicate with God, to commune with God. The staff and everything. Finality, farewells, leave behind, and closure. You still have the power. You have even more power. You're powerful. Or this guy also talking about just pulling your energy back. Yeah. Pulling your energy back for individuals intentionally targeting you for your energy. Literally taking away what they lust for so desperately. Removing it. Lust came out again. Lusting your beauty. Lusting, forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. The black square in the reverse. Like, again, they wanted you in that sunken place. Distance. They wanted you in that sunken place so they can
feed off your beauty spells. Could have been experiencing, yep, with the Lover's card, Ten of Wands, and privilege in the reverse. Could have been experiencing people attacking your physical appearance, your love life, your finances. But 5-5, there's a painful shift, a painful change happening with these people. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and they're obsessed. It could be, somebody could be addicted to alcohol, addicted to drama, addicted to conflicts. Could be like somebody that watched baddies or some shit. And they're an alcoholic. I don't know. Somebody wants to be like real life baddies. You got sorrow and rejection, loss, grief. This person experienced some type of loss, something that they viewed as a wish fulfillment, something that they failed at trying to trap, with trapped in the reverse, vampire in the reverse. Okay, so this person is depressed about this, grieving, some type of rejection, feeling abandoned, dismissed, or some type of irrational fears. Somebody could be being haunted. Yep, possibilities and 7 of Swords. Thinking. Yeah. Somebody's fixated on the possibilities of being snaked out, or it's like looking over your shoulder energy. Self-care. So somebody could be moving real selfish now, or isolating themselves. Yep, definitely feeling, I was going to say feeling conflicted in like a decision or who to trust, with a 2 of Wands in the reverse and a 2 of Swords. Confirmation. You got loyalty in the Moon card crossing. Somebody's conflicted on who to trust. There's some people moving in the shadows against this person. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing, confusion, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Because this is how somebody was moving. Heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up somebody's intuition, or they toyed with somebody's intuition. A King of Swords. There could be a King of Swords holding on to some type of grudge. Or they're holding back something here that they're working on, that they intend on giving, okay, to somebody, communicating a contract or something. The Page of Swords. Who is this person that can't trust these people around them? God. A narcissist. Ace of Swords. A narcissist. Somebody that's viewed as a narcissistic energy. Somebody was withholding some type of information about a commitment. You got commitment in the reverse. Or withholding from a commitment, or somebody withheld from giving someone a commitment, or somebody manipulated something here so that somebody would be unsure or unclear about committing to something or their loyalty. Clarify commitment in the reverse. Tenfold hat keeps coming up. I don't really know what that means. So, cult leader in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. Fantasy. There's something about a fantasy that somebody created in regards to a foundation, to a King of Swords. Or a fantasy a King of Swords created about a foundation. About being established, or family, or security. About being established with billionaire here. Or maybe somebody here was, because this King of Swords is in the upright. Yeah, this is somebody trying to shift this King of Swords perspective. Somebody that's very logical. Career driven, better off, happiness. Yeah, somebody try to shift this person's perspective to move on from this divine feminine, telling them that they'll be better off, that, you know, they'll discover true happiness, or they need to clear their headspace or give something some time. And during that time, you know, they was working on this person. Cloudy judgment and lusting. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected, illusions, unbalanced, distorted, forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. Yeah, this is somebody who encouraged somebody to be non-committal to this divine feminine, or they said something so that this person wouldn't be, and this person would be defensive with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this was an injustice with the justice in the reverse. So this person who can't trust those around them, like, this is what they've done. Okay, so what do they do to these stress? They created some type of stressful situations, or just stressful energy, turbulence, tension, arguments amongst some group of people that they drug along with them. What do they do to these 10 of Wands? Confirmation. Intuition, confirmation. Yeah. Yeah, now these people, or this King of Swords, wants to make amends, wants to reconcile, apologize, waiting on the opportunity or hoping an opportunity is created here. Or these people that they drug along, this could be them wanting to make amends or something. You got Vampire in the reverse. Confirmation with the intuition card, and peace, confirmation. Okay. This could be people contemplating, like, contacting this divine feminine, reaching out to this divine feminine to reveal something here. Yeah, because something could have really, like, shattered this divine feminine's heart, broke this divine feminine's heart, or destroyed something here, or destroyed a connection, a divine union here. What God puts together, let no man put asunder. Okay, so these people could definitely be cursed because of this intimacy and depth, because they didn't, like I said earlier, somebody was like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. Breaking point. Awareness, importance, value, bonding, sensual, confiding, limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. The Hangman. Somebody definitely wants to reverse some type of effects here, or some type of events with the Magician, because of some pain. Like, they're experiencing a lot of pain from the backfires. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Like, and just, it's like these people don't feel secure. They don't feel secure. Like, they feel like something may happen to them at any moment. It's giving Final Destination energy with the Pharaoh card. Some of these people could be afraid of, even, like, if they were watching you, spying on you, or something like that. Like, for example, for my scenario, like, I post content revealing this stuff. If somebody could fear watching your content now because of the stuff that's happening around them. Shadow. The Magician, Four of Pentacles. But Four of Cups. Why is it Four of Cups here? I feel like this was... Shadow. I feel like this could be an energy that ignores some type of warnings here, or this is an energy, or someone in the shadows, or shadows wanting a reunion or Three of Cups with somebody here, but the person that they want this Three of Cups with is in the Four of Cups energy, like coming off as unbothered, unfazed, uninterested. This Knight of Pentacles and Six of Wands energy, this could be somebody who took a long time to get something together here because they wanted something to be successful, or they're hoping to succeed with something that, you know, it took a lot of time. This could also be uses this divine feminine successfully moving forward, like for something that was very slow here. Or maybe somebody was like a slow bloomer type energy. Or something about setbacks. People creating setbacks for this divine feminine, and the divine feminine still coming out in the Six of Wands energy. Confirmation with the King of Pentacles. Yep, the Hermit and Justice. Yep. The Five of Pentacles. You being in solitude, or people trying to have you out in the cold, or create an ending with you and a soulmate here. And it's something about you transmuting the energy, or just growing something for yourself. Justice. Nine of Pentacles, confirmation. Eight of Pentacles, confirmation. This could be like what you do for work, something you've been working on. Then this is why somebody could be fearing a rejection here. Yeah, and just lurking in the shadows. A Leo could be significant with the Screen card. Something about your self-care or how strong you are. I'm hearing how strong your comeback is. Your beauty. Beauty, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. This is why. This is why. Your bounce back is why. Billionaire. Is why people are bitter here and reaching a breaking point right now. Or it's something about you reaching your breaking point and people trying to say that you're bitter, but you really just reached a breaking point here. Or somebody's bitter about you reaching a breaking point and tapping into some type of abundant energy. Resentment, anger, hurtful words. To be somebody who said some hurtful words to you. Okay, somebody's regretting some hurtful words. Okay, there could have been a mutual exchange of hurtful words, but I'm hearing not the same. Not the same. Somebody was like just wilding out, bro, on some cruel shit. Yep. There's something about you coming out on top, being successful after people putting you out or putting you in situations that have you left out in the cold. Yeah. Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. I've been hearing, I'm here. I've been chasing this dream so long. Tell myself that I gotta stay strong. I've been chasing this dream so long. Oh, yeah, yeah. Lord, help me. I know that I gotta stay strong. Something about a dream, aspirations that you're chasing, that you're determined to manifest, to cultivate. Yeah, that's connected to this billionaire energy. Yeah, this is what you're chasing, but somebody wanted to pull you into some type of karmic cycle to have you chasing the wrong things here. But you're chasing ambition, you're chasing purpose, you're chasing divine mission, you're chasing soul growth and soul finding. You're chasing your own soul. You're not chasing after somebody else's soul. Unicorn, shocking. This is shocking to these people that they weren't able to trap you or distract you with some type of trap or something that was laid out as a trap for you that was shocking. Okay, that was tumultuous, created some type of turmoil or trouble. It was unexpected to you. Okay, to this unicorn energy. Yeah, you were supposed to be stuck, bound, tied down to this, like, yeah, this was supposed to it's something about keeping you in this for a long time. You got time, waiting, cycles, moments, distance, separation, space, and blockage. Pain. Somebody wanted you to spend a lot of time in pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious, or about being balanced or with a non-committal energy or something. Like, somebody just wanted you to doubt your worth, your value, based on intimacy or intimacy of another. Somebody wanted, but you got 7 of Wands. Okay. Somebody wanted you to block out intimacy as well. Why is this energy here? Why is this here? Damn. Yeah. Somebody chasing thrills or a good time was supposed to break you. Okay. Force you away. Force you to go away. Somebody wanted you up and out of the way. Yeah, from this Ace of Pentacles. You got this somebody who was chasing your Ace of Pentacles. Something that was divinely gifted to you or meant for you. Somebody that's in the shadows. Somebody could have Pisces in their chart. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to take from your lover situation. Your divine union. Gemini energy could be significant. But they was conflicted here because they lacked depth. Yep. Or somebody was mentally conflicted about the situation with the 8 of Swords here. You got 8 of Swords and conflicted right behind each other. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who's very shallow. Okay. They intervened into something here. Encourage somebody to follow or chase shallow thrills. Yeah, to be weak. With the strength in the reverse is how it showed up the first time. This could be a Leo, a karmic Leo. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody who wanted someone to resist someone's love. You got to resist secret admirer, suppressing, timid, and 10 of Cups. It's something about somebody having a lot of privilege, like because of the things that they have or some type of status or whatever, and them using this as leeway, like in regards to like people's decision making with the 8 of Swords and the Lovers. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, just to take from it. Create conflict just so they can gain something from it. Somebody who was lusting after an earth sign here. King of Pentacles. Confessions. The World card. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio could be significant. Withdrawn. Okay, so even if you didn't have the full truth or something, you could have just completely withdrawn yourself based off just the possibilities of what could have happened or what this person is not sharing or revealing with the strength card here. This is something that required a lot of strength. I'm hearing no justice, no peace, though. No rest for the wicked. Yeah. Yep, unicorn keeps wanting to come out. Ain't nothing shallow about you at all. Yeah. But you're too rare to be binded to shallow situations. Surface level shit. Okay. Unnecessary conflict. Yeah. Yeah. Wondering or feeling like somebody's hiding things that they shouldn't be hiding from you, especially when you create a space or a foundation of truth between y'all. That's like one of the main foundational elements is honesty. Yeah, no. So this is why you're withdrawn. This is why you're in this Queen of Swords energy. This is why you're in the 7 of Wands energy. Guarded. And definitely still sitting on the throne. The Empress out here and the Hierophant. Heavy emphasis on remaining on the throne. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Empress.